I'm back with another video about CorelDraw. My version is 2020, but I think it'll work for nearly all versions. So the first thing I want to do, I want to show you how to cut this. You see, this is a bitmap. Someone made this with a kid's footprint, turned it into a little car, and this is on a canvas. You can see how the rough paper is. I want to get rid of all that paper. And so I'm going to bring that in. I'm going to hit P. That puts it in the center of the page. Select it, P. Let me zoom in a little bit. So then I'm going to, that's already selected, so I'm going to go to Trace Bitmap. Up here at the top, hit Outline Trace, come down to Clip Art, click that. It's going to bring up the Power Trace function of CorelDraw. And it's going to go analyze this and try to give us a vector representation of this graphic. So down here, the progress bar, it's at 3740. We need to wait for that to get to 100% and the picture will show up. There it is. So let's zoom in a little bit, make sure it looks decent. And all I'm really looking for is this outside edge. And that looks pretty good. So I'm not going to do anything over here on the right. If you need any explanation for any of these, please comment and I'll make another video. So I'm going to hit OK. That put that right on top of the original graphic, and it's already selected. You can kind of see what those selection marks are. I'm going to make sure my nudge factor, this is my nudge factor, nudge distance. I'm going to make it 6 inches so I can move this out of the way. This is already selected, so I'm going to hit my right arrow button and move that to the right. Now I want to go up here to Object, come down to Shaping, drop down to Boundary, and click Boundary. You see what it did? It put a red boundary line around all of the outside edges. And in this case, the inside edge, even though it's still the outside because there's a little gap right there. There's other ways to handle that if that for some reason is all connected and it doesn't outline the middle of this. But again, if you need to see that, let me know and I'll show you another video, have another video of it. So I'm going to, that's already selected. The outline is, I'm going to go to the right, another 6 inches. And there's a couple little places I don't like. I don't like that. I don't like those down here. So I'm going to go up here to this key. It's the Shape tool. I'm going to click on the Shape tool, and that puts nodes everywhere. So I'm going to select those nodes and hit Delete keyboard. There's some right there. Select those, hit Delete. And down here, select those, hit Delete. And there may be others, but that's good enough. So I'm going to go back up to my Pick tool and click it. Get back to the outline. I'm going to go left once on my left arrow keyboard on the keyboard. Left again. Now it puts it around the photo or the scanned in drawing. You can see it fits it really well. You know, there's little rough edges on here, and if you want to, you can smooth that up. Let me show you how I would smooth that up. I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'll just show you just a little bit of it. So let's zoom into this part right here. We want to smooth that up a little. You can do it manually, or you can click up here, go back to the Shape tool, click on it and hold it down and come down to the Smooth tool, and you can change the diameter and how fast it works right in here. And then just go here and click that. You can see that little that dot showed up. So I'm going to just press and hold my left mouse button, continue back and forth, press and release, and you can see what it's doing. It's smoothing all that up. So you can go all the way around and do the same thing wherever you think it needs to be smoother, like right there. And maybe, you know, right there on that part. But you get the idea. And there's another place that we don't really want, so it doesn't really matter. But we can go back up to the Shape tool, click Shape tool again. And this time we can just double click each one of these nodes. And when we get to the last one, it'll disappear. Okay. So now let's go back to our Pick tool, click the Pick tool. And now let's select the bitmap along with that outline, that border. Both of those are selected now. So if I hit my left mouse, my left keyboard arrow key, the whole thing moves. So we got two things selected, and you look right up here, this little menu shows up, and the one here in the middle says intersect. So it's create an object from the area where two or more objects overlap. So I'm going to click that, and then you see that the selection went down to the middle. So let me press my left keyboard. Well, let's go to the left arrow on my keyboard again to move that out of the way, and you see what it did. I'm going to prove to you that. So I'm going to make a little rectangle here. I'm going to fill it with yellow, and I'm going to hold the control button down and hit end to send it to the back. You'll see now that there's that yellow. So there's nothing in there. It's transparent. All that's transparent in there. And you'll see, let me hit my selection button again, and I'm going to move that yellow box over there, and you can see the difference. In fact, let me just move it on to both of them. So there's the difference. I don't have all of this background. Oh, I've got exactly what I want. And now I can use that graphic to do other things, whatever I want to do with it. In this case, I was adding this with two others to make a picture of 3 race cars for their dad. So that was a quick introduction to tracing. There's a lot of other things you can do with tracing, but that's one of them that if you just want to get the actual picture and get rid of that background, that is an easy way to do it. Well, I hope you like that. Please like and subscribe and share this with anyone that you can. I really need some more subscriptions. I'm only at 1,100. I need 3,000. So let's see if we can get to that 3,000. Please tell all your friends. Thank you for watching, and if you like to see anything special, please comment and let me know. Thanks again. Bye.